This video is sponsored by Poton Store, Channel Fireball, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tailmon. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with more of a fun deck today. We're going to be utilizing REGIDRAGO. Has the attack Dragon Energy, which does 240 damage, and this attack does 20 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Now, overall this probably shouldn't matter. There aren't any spread decks in standard, or not really. Obviously there is Intelliance Quick Shooting that can place damage counters preemptively, but overall we should be doing a lot of damage each turn no matter what, and if we attack we're probably going down anyway, so what we need is a constant stream of REGIDRAGOs to be powered up, and the way we're going to do it is with Cherrim. Cherrim's ability Spring Bloom allows you to attach a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, aka Pokemon V, G-Axis, and etc. So that means we can power up REGIDRAGO, and we can also power up Tapu Bulu with the Nature's Judgment attack doing 80 damage. You may discard all the energy from this Pokemon, and if you do, this attack does 80 more damage for 160 for 3 energies. Obviously less good and less powerful than REGIDRAGO, but still a nice option to have a grass type attacker just in case. And since we can only play 4 REGIDRAGOs, and ideally we would like to force our opponent to go through 6 prizes total. We have the Dene, Crobat, and Oricorio GX for support. We have Mew to protect our bench, and then we have Research, Marnie, Boss, nothing too special right there. We have Viridian Forest to search for the fire energies that we will need to power up REGIDRAGO. We have Ordinary Rod to recover energy, and Pokemon, we have Training Court as well to recover energy. We have a ton of Pokemon Search in Level Ball, Great Ball, and Quick Ball, and we have U-Turn Board to switch out along with Lucky Egg to attach to REGIDRAGO and protect ourselves a little bit more from potential Marnies, because we will need to continue digging through the deck to set up multiple REGIDRAGOs continually. So let's jump into the ladder and see if we can get some wins with this REGIDRAGO deck. Alright. Alrighty. So definitely want to go first, so we have a chance to this always happens. This absolutely happens every single time. I build a deck, I start my Crobats and my Dedenes in the first game. Every single time. I'm pretty sure like the videos show this. Alright, the Level Ball does allow me to search for Cherrim, which is nice. That's actually pretty sweet. I feel like attaching energy here is actually good. Wait, why is this? Oh, okay. Sure, I'll go ahead and do it, and then we shouldn't be threatened this turn. But, I mean, there is a world where we can potentially... wow, nice. There is a world where we can, potentially power up our REGIDRAGO next turn. It's probably not going to happen, but we can. And, like, I just want to emphasize, like, just look at my opponent's, perfect draw, right? The Aurora to discard the water into Melanie to power up into the attack versus my triple Marnie hand. It's like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's what it is. All right. So all our Marnies are at the bottom of the deck now. And we unfortunately do not find anything else good. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna lose the REGIDRAGO, right? I mean, I almost got there, I guess. I can still get there if I used it anyway, but I feel like that's way too much. I'm just gonna get the REGIDRAGO here. Go ahead and attach the fire energy to it. And I reckon I just lose the Crobat right here, right? Yeah, I just lose the Crobat. So my opponent must be very confused right now. We are going to be 2 prizes behind, but it is what it is. And yep, that's the game. That is absolutely the game. Alright, so I'm going to have to set up another Cherrim. Nice, 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 nice. So we do see Suicune. Suicune Victini with Swablu, interesting. Path to a peak. And goodbye, Cherrim. I just realized Cherrim has a 2 retreat cost, so I should actually be playing Herbalist instead of U-turn boards, but oh well. So I promote the Crobat because I do want to get that energy into a discard pile. The training card helps my opponent, but nothing I can do about that in particular. Can I go ahead and play down a second Cherubby? Well, no, never mind. I don't need a second Cherubby. I'll just take the Cherrim. So I actually should be safe here, right? So I'll go ahead and attach. I'll go ahead and recover the energy, sure. And then I'll just attack for 30 damage. I'm pretty sure I should be safe next turn. See the double Suicune now. Everyone didn't do anything last turn. The cape does prevent Suicune from going down in a single hit. I know that I will not find Cherrim off of this Great Ball, so I might choose to shuffle the deck first. And then just hitting for 10 with B-Bullet, that's completely okay by me. Alright. So, yeah. I'm gonna discard... what? The Oricorio? The Regidrago? No, I'll discard the Great Ball. I don't need the Cherrim this turn, I just need a Grass, right? So that's good. And I'm not gonna bench the Oricorio either. Please just give me a Grass, thank you. Okay. No Cherrim, but that's okay. We actually take the first 2 prizes right here, which is nice. Okay, my opponent is playing Path to Peaks. I guess the training card versus the Viridian Force doesn't really make a big difference. Alright. We do get a Cherrim out of the prize cards, which is nice. And it's okay for me not to one-shot the Suicune. Right, this Suicune. It's actually okay. So the retreat plus the draw. Best case scenario, my opponent misses the Melanie. Gets back the fire. Oh, it's Welder and Melanie, nice. So they are playing Capture, Aurora, Fire, Water, and Melanie. And, well, wow. That's like such an inconsistent combination of cards, right? Alright, so we see the Mew. That benching of the Mew is actually pretty odd. And then my opponent decides to concede, so very weird deck by my opponent. Very weird game overall. But hey, I'll take it, you know? I will take it. Alright. Alrighty. Seriously? I have 4 Regidragos, 4 Cherubies, a Tapu Bulu. That's 9 basics versus my 1 Crobat, my 1 Detene, and my 1 Oricorio. And in back-to-back games, I start with the Crobat? I don't understand why PTCGO hates me this much. Okay, so double Cherubi, that's nice. I priced a Cherrim once again. I have to assume my Crobat is going to go down, right? There's no way around that. So I'll go ahead and Marnie here. I mean, I guess I could retreat actually. Never mind, there is a way around that. Benching another 2-prizer is definitely not something I'm excited about. And missing the green. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Okay, I appreciate that. How do I miss the Great Ball? Dude, I have so many Pokemon in the deck. Oh well. Okay, so I need to evolve this dude. I can't evolve, well, I can evolve the active, but I shouldn't. Okay, it puts back the alternatives, putting back the Crobat. I mean, if my opponent somehow misses the KO here, that'd be fantastic, but no. Just had 2 Crobats in hand, that makes sense. Miss the Great Ball, please, just like I did? No, obviously not. Actually has so many choices that he's figuring out which one to take. At least I don't have to bench the Dene. At least. Ooh, interesting. That is a peculiar choice. Okay, the issue is if I have to attach the energy to the active, I'm not attacking with REGIDRAGO this turn. So I'm just gonna need a lot more energy. I'm gonna need 5 total energy, right? Or a U-turn board as well, but yeah, I have to. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Spring Bloom to the active, I guess. And then we'll go research. 0 energy. Okay, give me the Dene. Okay. Yeah. And then pass. Alright, so triple Umbreon VMAX for my opponent has the raw boss's orders. Okay. I am fairly sure I cannot win anymore because I attack for 240, they KO me, they go down to 3. I attack for 240, I KO, they attack, they go down to 2, and then they just go KO Crobat, and that's the game. So I'm not gonna win this one, but I'm gonna try at least. I wouldn't imagine my opponent targeting down Cherrim now, because then leaves the REGIDRAGO ready to be powered up. Well, I guess it would make sense if you did. Alright, so I'll attach for turn, and then I'll go Spring Bloom. 1 to the active, and 1 to the bench dude. And then I'll go U-turn board here. And then we'll go Dragon Energy. So I need my opponent to never again have a Ghosting effect for me to win this game. It seems a little unlikely, but I guess not impossible. Phoebe, interesting choice. My opponent just wants to have all the answers. Alright, so my Lucky Egg gets activated, which is nice, of course. I need to... I mean, I can promote this because I have the U-turn board. So I'll do this, grab myself a grass, and I'll attach this for turn. I'll Spring Bloom to this guy, and then we'll go like this. And then we'll go Ordinary Rod, doing both. Running back you and you. Plus, I mean, I am getting 3 prizes, and they will have to discard a bunch of their Pokemon, right? Well, not a bunch, but some of their Pokemon. So, oh, Ricorius prized. Are you serious? Okay, well, that's okay. I'll just do the change. I'll keep the Cherrim then. Okay, so no more thinning. No more thinning. My opponent already had a 2-price target anyway, so there's not much of a difference right here. Go ahead and Spring Bloom over here. And then we'll go ahead and retreat, thin the Cherrim, and take the knockouts. Okay. So best case scenario, my opponent clicks on the alternatives thinking he has to promote. I think that's my win condition, but doesn't do it. There's my beautiful Oricorio. I assume my opponent's list is post-rotation. Actually, no, never mind. There's a Chaotic Spell right there, so it actually isn't post-rotation. What? Okay. I mean, I was just expecting, like on average, I should have never won that game. On average, I should have never, ever, ever won that game. Ever. So, why was my opponent's strategy wrong in KOing the Cherrim or the Cherby? Because against single prizers, like, I guess my opponent doesn't know my list, but based on what he had seen, I had no way to one-shot on Eternatus, right? So by using up a cost effect on the Cherby, not only does he take 1 price less at that point, but he also has 1 cost effect less to finish off the Crobat later on to close out the game. So it's like it's a double loss for them. It's not getting the extra resource at that point, especially given how their hand clearly wasn't very good. Plus, the fact that they used up a cost effect now that now they don't have access to later on to close out the game potentially. So it's a double, not bad decision, because there's merit to denying the Cherby. If it was my only Cherby, then sure, go for it. But since I had 2 down, it's less beneficial, like way, way, way less. And so I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but it's definitely very far from optimal. Very, very, very far from being the optimal decision at that point. All right. So we didn't start Crobat, which is nice. My opponent starts Snorlax. That means a slower deck. That means that's good. If this is the CDI, then we're actually gonna pull off another win, which is nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So it's actually Durant. What on earth? How do I keep missing these great balls? I mean, I honestly just don't want to research here. I don't really want to research here. Don't think I need to. All right. Okay, just a pass. Is my opponent AFK? That would be a little sad if he is. Alright, so now I just need a fire. I'll research. I don't want the Denny down. I do find the fire, which is nice. I will be able to establish a second Cherrim just in case. And now can I hit something? I can. Not super useful, but it is something. I will take the first knockout, and I think my opponent might be AFK. Dr. Ditto 2019 might be AFK. Actually, no. That was a very fast promotion. Yeah, no, never mind. He's definitely not AFK. Okay. Crushing hammer, getting rid of the fire, that makes sense. Okay. Second Bruno, that's pretty brutal. That is pretty brutal. Okay, now I'm a little scared. This is, yeah. So it's gonna be 4 cards this turn, plus 2 more if I manage a KO. And there's an ordinary rod gone. Well, that's not great. Okay, seeing this now, clearly I'm not threatened. 70 damage is not enough. So I definitely don't need more, right? I don't need another attacker. I'm not gonna get KO'd ever. All I need is this. So let's go KO. Okay, so my opponent needs to finish the game in 4 turns. That seems more than enough time to finish the game, I would say. More than enough time. I don't have a Marty in my hand. And that's the worst thing for me. They do have twin energy. That's a problem. It is definitely a problem overall. Caitlyn. I mean, I really like the concept of this deck, actually. It seems pretty cool. The fact that I had to double research is annoying. Shovel, Doll. Do I have bosses left? I do. Only 3 cards, a little less pressure, right? Losing the fire is pretty problematic, however. But there's nothing I can do about it, so so that's okay. Taking our prize card. The boss helps. The boss definitely helps right here to try and bypass the doll. Oof. That yell horn is pretty brutal. I really like my opponent's deck, actually. I really like it. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Pokemon recovery yet, though. Oh boy. Well, that's all fire is gone. So I actually don't have an attack anymore. Oh, nice. I really like my opponent's deck. I actually really like my opponent's deck. Yeah, with 3 fires gone, unless I top deck Ordinary Rod after the discard, or what's the name of the card? Or Training Court. I can't even properly attack. I have no way to draw cards. I have no way to power up Tapu Bulu. I have no Marnie in hand either. I get the Tapu Bulu, but that's not great. With one of their benched Pokemon. Okay, so I honestly think my best plan is to do this. That's the only thing I can do. Because now my opponent's Galar Mine is hurting him, sort of. And maybe that causes his own deck out? I don't know. Down 2 Twin Energies. If you price 2 Twin Energies, then maybe. Or he can actually start taking prizes. Did get another boss. Does that help me in any way, shape, or form? I don't think it does. I mean, it is 4 turns to knock me out, I guess. So, I think my win condition is now hope they price 2 Twin Energies. I think that's my plan. I mean, or just bench another REGIDRAGO, you know? Ooh, there's a Training Court. That was adorable. I don't know who that is, but I don't think it's for me. Okay. The Training Court. I mean, I think, I don't know. It depends on what else they have to shuffle back, right? Depends on their Twin Energy counts. I mean, this will give them a prize, though, which could be the Twin Energy that maybe they haven't been able to find. I don't know. We'll see. At least this gives me a chance to find the Ordinary Rod. And maybe get a Marnie in my hand, you know? How many energy am I down? 5 and 3. Yeah. I'm just gonna continue to pass, see what else happens. So, why has my opponent not attached a Twin Energy to win the game, basically? I'm gonna say because they're priced. I think that's the only way I win, if the 2 twins are still priced. I love how the game completely slowed down to a crawl, and I became the stall deck. I became the deck out deck. Quick wall, okay, so he's gonna check. I reckon, like, if there's 1 left, you still go for it, maybe? I can just get a Marnie in my hand, though. My last Marnie. Or my last turn around. Okay, so they do use that, but they definitely have the Twin Energy then. It's not a Twin Energy. Assuming they play 4 captures, that energy actually does nothing. I mean, if they have another energy, there's no way for me to win anyways, right? So there's no point in playing the ordinary rod, I don't think. Huh? Oh, they only got it back, okay. I think... Well, I don't know actually, never mind. Why are they using the ability? They must have the energy left, right? Is it the last card in their deck, really? No, wait, right? What? 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 This is as good a game as any for... Oh, they do have it. Why? Okay, it was their last card. Why play the Bruno, dude? Just attack. You know you've won, why not just attack? Why do you play the Bruno? Like, what's the point? What's the point of doing that? What is the point of doing that? Okay, so I can't look at my opponent's deck. I feel like you could easily replicate it. Cool deck. Definitely a pretty cool deck. And yeah. REGIDRAGO struggles against Durant apparently. Somehow beat Eternatus. More fun than competitive, but hey, wanted to give it a try, right? Wanted to give it a genuine go in terms of deck building. Try something new, and then in terms of, like, you never know, right? You might be surprised. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you in the next video.